Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube tutorial. In this tutorial, I shall be teaching you how to draft basic bodies without that. First of all, we draw our vertical line. This vertical line is called the center front line. Then as well, the shoulder line. We start from the shoulder line. Then from the shoulder line, we shall be imputing all of our vertical measurement, which is the bust line. The bust line is 10 inches from the shoulder line. Then the next thing is the waistline. The waistline is 17 inches from the shoulder line. And the next one is the hip line. Then from the hip line, which is 25 inches from the shoulder line. And the last one is the hemline, which we made 28 inches. Your measurement all depend on the person you are the client you're working with. So we are drawing out the lines. So on these vertical lines, that is where all of our horizontal lines will be placed. So in this measurement, the next one after this, what we shall now be doing is get the chest line. The chest line is usually calculated. What you did at the chest line is that the chest line we divide the bust by 4. Let's say we are using the bust of 36. We divide it by 4. We get 9. Then subtract 1 from that 9, making 8. So that's how we are going to get our chest line. So we draw out the line, the chest line. After we've drawn out the chest line, we shall be imputing our horizontal measurement on the vertical measurement on the vertical lines, on these lines that we've just made. Our bust line, in our bust line, there we are not going to put measurements. The essence of our bust line to not be used here. What we are going to do, we are going to put our bust measurement on our chest line. So we start from the shoulder line. We start imputing from the shoulder line. We put the shoulder measurement, which is 16. We divide it by 4, and by 2 we get 8. Then also measure that 8 inches at the chest line. Then draw a vertical line downward. And that's then the next thing we are going to do is to draft our neck width. Our neck width is 3 inches. Then we came down back to the shoulder line, and we wanted to make our shoulder slope. So we connect from the neck width to the shoulder slope, which is 1.5 inches from the shoulder line. Then the next one we are going to do is to find the neck depth. The neck depth we are using here is 3.5. Then we draw a horizontal line so that we'll get a very nice U shape. Then also draw a line that is intersecting that horizontal line from the neck width. Then find the midpoint of both lines. If you find the midpoint of both lines, you curve it. It will be straight from the edge, then be curved from that midpoint as shown in the video. So after this, the next thing you're going to be doing is come to the waist. We'll be doing the armhole. Find the midpoint of the armhole. If you find the midpoint of the armhole, then come in by 3/4 inch. After you have come in by 3/4 inch, then use your ruler to shape it out from the edge of the shoulder slope. And now the next thing you do is put your bust measurement. Our bust is 39, 36. We divide by 4. We get 9. Plus we add 1 inch sewing 1 inch is allowance, so we get 10. So this is how it is. Then look at the way it's being curved. You see now we've gotten our armhole. So from this, you see the upper part of the dress has been formed. The next thing we'll be doing is imputing our waist measurement. Our waist is 30 inches. So we divide by 4, we get 7.5. Then we're going to be adding ease of 0.5, making 8. Then our hips is we have hips of 40. We added we made the hip 10 plus ease plus 8, 10.5. We are going to also at the hemline is still going to be the same measurement with the hips measurement. What we now do is use our ruler to connect all the markings together as shown. You see, this simplest way of is a very simple way for you to draft it. Kindly subscribe to our channel. If you have any challenge, please let us know. So this is it. You're through with it. The next thing you'll be doing is just put your sim allowance. That's what we are going to do. We put our sim allowance, so that if you're drafting it, it will be, you will not if you are sewing, you will not make mistake. So I will put in our sim allowance, or allowance of 0.5 inch. We're going to be putting it round. So we finish with this. The next thing, then the hem allowance is going to be 1 inch. If you're using hem allowance, in most cases it used to be 1 inch. Then after this, we also go to the back and walk out the back. For us, since this is a basic, we are not going to be using with the back. What we are just going to paste it. We are just going to paste this particular pattern in the back. Leave 1 inch for zipper allowance. Leave 1 inch for zipper allowance, and then work on the back neck depth. So that's what we're going to be doing for this pattern. We just make it simplified. There's no need for you stressing yourself too much. It's still going to be the same thing. So thanks for watching our video. So for the back pattern, what we are going to do is just leave, like I've explained before, we are leaving 1 inch zipper allowance from the center back line. That's what you're seeing there. Then we trace it out. Then we trace it out. This is going to be our back pattern. We are tracing it out. Then we work. The major thing we are going to work on now is the neck depth. The neck depth is going to be different. So the neck depth, we shall be using neck depth of 1.5 inches. So, but the neck width is the same thing with the neck depth as shown in the video. This is it. So this is just your modification. So you've gotten your back pattern. You draft it. So your back pattern, all of your pattern, when you are cutting pattern, you are going to cut on fold. So just know that this is 1/4 of your fold. Then if it all depends, it all depends on what you want to do anyway. So thanks for your time. And please kindly subscribe. There are more videos to come. This is just the beginning. Please make sure you like, comment on our video as well. Help us to share it. If like we said, if you have any challenge, let us know. So we're always there for you. Thank you very much.